All right, so good day to everybody. Welcome back to the Formula Sports channel. Thanks for being here, ladies and gentlemen. We have a big upcoming match, We have a big upcoming match later on today at 3 p.m. An action-packed week for our national senior teams. Both the males and the females as well will be in action this week. The girls have international friendly duty against Brazil. Two fixtures coming up against Brazil. Of course, you guys know the Reggae Boys will be in action in World Cup qualifying action later on this week. But the girls are first. Later on today at 3 p.m., the girls face Brazil. Massive test. Big upcoming test. A repeat of that now infamous World Cup group stage game where our Reggae Girlz, our beloved Reggae Girlz, would have knocked out Brazil out of a World Cup. Still can't believe to this day that actually happened, man. I remember talking about that at that time and saying that the last 30 minutes felt like 3 hours. Big and serious, man. One of the most nervous football games. It's probably the most nervous I can remember being in a football game for a very long time, right? But yeah, man. So I'm sure the Brazilians will be coming back with revenge, even though revenge in their minds, even though it's just an international friendly. It's basically preparation for the Olympics for Brazil, right? By the way, it really speaks to the caliber of our Reggae Girlz, the fact that they can get these sort of international friendly games. We're seeing a men's national team name and get them quality friendlier. I'm just saying. I can't recall Jamaica. Probably decades ago, Jamaica getting a friendly against Brazil. Jaja, yo, Reggae Boys can't get them friendlier. Anyways, um, so yeah, it's a big game for many reasons. The girls are back for the first time in a long time in terms of the top girls, the World Cup girls. Busby is back as well, so that's a very big deal indeed. And it's his first job as his first game rather as head coach. Coming back in his role as head coach. Very tough fixtures indeed. Brazil is no joke. Brazil is a big team. They're ranked number 10 in the world. They're a top 10 ranked women's national team in the world. So Brazil is no joke. Big team indeed. We are ranked number 42nd in the world. So it's a gap of what at 32. Even though to be fair, world rankings don't really tell the full or nearly the full story, but it is an indicator. I think the girls are better than a number 42 ranking, though, to be honest with you. I think they're significantly better than that. But yeah, man. So it's going to be a tough fixture. Plus, you add to that the fact that the matches are going to be played in Brazil's backyard and Brazil's home turf. Plus, again, the girls have not been together in a while and they haven't played for Busby in quite some time as well. Plus, on top of that, no Bunny Shaw. Bunny Shaw is not available because of injury. Tyranny Wiltshire is also a noticeable absentee as well. Our World Cup right back, big baller that Tyranny Wiltshire, one of my favorites in the Reggae Girlz camp. A solid player, man. Never fails us. Always delivers. She's not in the mix as well. To be honest with you, I don't know why. I don't know. And nobody at the press conference asked about Wilshere. I was very disappointed with that. No Kiki Van Zanten either. So even though most of the World Cup girls are back, you do have a few of them that are not in the mix. Team update now. From my understanding, Salai Washington has been brought into the team, and apparently Davia Richards is out. That's what I got from the press conference, for those of you who missed it. So, yeah, another World Cup reggae girl. Salai was at the World Cup as well. So Salai was brought in and Davia Richards. I don't know if Davia was injured or what, but that's a bit of team news, team update for you guys. I am really looking forward to seeing how the girls set up. I am in terms of the how they set up on the pitch. the tactics, the patterns, all of that sort of stuff. How they look under Busby, especially in his first game back, his first game in quite some time. If I'm not mistaken, in over 2 years, he has been out of the mix from a head coaching standpoint. So I'm really eagerly anticipating seeing how the girls set up on the pitch. One of the things that I found very interesting is that Busby keeps on in his interviews and press conference, he keeps on alluding to the style of play and basically improving upon that. He does not seem to be he does not seem to agree, or it does not seem to be his style how the Reggae Girlz were setting up under the previous manager. And he's basically respectfully just implying that things will be different under him, and that basically stressing the importance of the Reggae Girlz packing a punch from an attacking standpoint, even against quality opposition. He has been saying these things. So so that catch my eye, because, or that catch my ear rather, because I'm one of those that, even though I appreciate the accomplishments under the previous regime, I do think from an attacking standpoint, the Reggae Girlz were underperforming and could have done more from an attacking standpoint and could have packed a greater attacking punch, right? One of the things that I also found interesting is that even in an interview, he might talk about like working on certain passing patterns. And them thing they me like for ear, people. And them thing they catch my ears, and them thing they me like for ears. So I was very much impressed, or I have been very much impressed with some of the things that the gaffer has been saying in his interviews, right, and in his press conference as well. Just quickly before I get out of here, I want to show you guys my personal starting 11. This is how me that set up the team, Or this is, I shouldn't say how me that set up the team. How me that like to see the team set up on the pitch, right? 4-2-3-1, and you guys see the players on your screen. That is how I would like. I'm not saying this is how he should or how he will. This is how I would like to see the Reggae Girlz lineup later on today. This is the starting lineup I'd like to see. Obviously, McKenna is we have to put in McKenna in front of, because obviously Bunny is not there. Bunny is out, so McKenna is the next best option that we have. Obviously Jody Brown, we don't have to really explain that too tough. Primus, I don't think we really need to explain that much either, even though some people that prefer TrudiCarter. Me personally, I prefer Primus. I think she's the best number 10 we have, and I like how she plays. She's a link type of a player, and I like that about her. Tiffany Cameron, Prezi my ball, I don't really need to say not much about that either. Going forward, defending, brilliant. You remember the last game against Brazil, she came onto the pitch as a substitute and made an impact. I mean, I did a video at the time saying that Brazil had no answer for Tiffany Cameron. Drew Spence, I waste of time talking about why I pick Drew Spence. Drew Spence is our best midfielder, and is a well-rounded, versatile, dynamic midfielder who has every aspect to our game that you'd like a midfielder to have. Izzy Groves, I'd like to see how that pivot pairing looks. I'd like to see how Izzy Groves looks beside Drew Spence. I like Izzy Groves, a player that I think also as well is a very dynamic midfielder and has all of those respective aspects to our game that you'd want to see a midfielder have. This pivot pairing, I think, is a dynamic pivot pairing and can have an impact on both sides of the ball, on both sides, from the attacking standpoint and also from a defensive standpoint. Me personally, I'd like to see a fluidity in the pivot pairing, on some plays when it's on the right side of the pitch, for instance, the right-sided pivot can join the play and the left-sided pivot sit, and vice versa, that sort of a thing. The back four, you have Den left back, the Alison Swebe, aka Big Swebe, as the centre back, Kanya Plummer as the centre back. and also Chantel Swaby as the right back. Now, many of you are probably not pleased to see me break up the centre back pairing, the sister towers, the Swaby towers, as I refer to them as during the World Cup. However, with Tyranny Wilshire out, I think Chantel is probably the best option we have at right back. So that's why I'm going to put Chantel out there. And if I'm not mistaken, going off memory, Allison and Kanya Plummer has played together previously. And so they would have some level of understanding between each other. And Kanya Plummer is very experienced and capable as well. And obviously, Rebecca Spencer pick herself. You get what I say? Anyways, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about my starting 11 and just my thoughts overall in this video. I'm wishing the Jamaica Reggae Girlz all the best in their big upcoming fixture later on today versus Brazil. Even if them no win, we'd just like to see a credible performance, right? But knowing our girls, I wouldn't be surprised if them come up with something special. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Eagerly anticipating the game later on today. I'm sure you are as well. Until next time, guys.